Hi guys, welcome back to my video Explore with T. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make homemade chicken noodle soup. Okay, for ingredients today, I have one whole stalk of celery with leaf and all. So the stem portion here, we're going to save this for the final chicken noodle soup. And these are the leaf and the stem and the root here we're going to use for our actual base for our chicken noodle soup. Okay. In addition, I got 2 carrots. One is nicely peeled and one is not peeled but washed. The one that's peeled, I'm going to use that for our final product as well. I got 2 onion and 2 thing of fresh rosemary. For our ingredient, also I got chicken gravy, 2 cans of this here. These are 10 and a half ounce can. Have our chicken flavor soup. I have our Italian McCormick seasoning here. I got parsley, dry parsley. I got dry thyme, bay leaf, salt, Progresso broth here, and also got our noodle here, a macaroni noodle. I'm gonna use macaroni noodle for our chicken noodle soup today. And for our chicken, I got a free range whole chicken. You want the whole chicken instead of just a chicken breast. The bone will give it a nice, beautiful broth for our chicken noodle soup. Okay, let's get cooking. Base to our chicken noodle, so we don't have to be fancy with this one. Chop it. Okay, that's it. Maybe these are a little smaller, so the flavor of the carrot will get out more easily to our base. Okay, and for our onion, we're gonna maybe cut it half and in thirds. I said these are just for the base, so don't have to be pretty. And for our celery, you want to get rid of these leaves. These leaves will provide lots of flavor. For the base, just roughly cut it. I'll say 2 inches long. It's fine. Right. Don't forget our roots here, the base here. These are add wonderful flavor to our chicken noodle. Okay. Such. Nice and uniform as much as you can. Best as you can, that is. Okay. Do it for the rest of these. Stay tuned. For carrots, you want to slice it as such, about 1 centimeter in thickness. And then after that, go ahead and turn on the side and cut it 1 centimeter in thickness long way as such. Then turn it sideways and do the same thing. Cut it 1 centimeter about thickness. That's to give a nice cube. Go ahead and finish cutting the rest. Stay tuned. Okay, for celery, these end portion here is longer, bigger, so what I'm going to do is slice this in half, like such. Run it down the middle. Alright, same thing with this. You want to cut it about 1 centimeter, so it'll be nice and uniform. Nice and 1 centimeter thick. Okay. We're going to do the rest of the celery, and we'll start combining our ingredient for our chicken noodle soup. Stay tuned. And we got our water boiling, ready for our first ingredient to go into our boiling water. is our star, our chicken. We're going to put our chicken in here. Look at that. And then goes our vegetable. All the vegetable that we cut up earlier, roughly cut up, that all goes in here. With our rosemary and everything else. All right, push down our ingredients here. And push down our ingredient. That's it. Super simple, super easy. Okay. Okay, to our broth here, our rough broth. The only thing we're going to add to this is our bay leaf. We're going to add about 6, maybe 6 bay leaf. This will add a nice aroma to our chicken noodle soup. And that's it, guys. Okay, got our chicken boiling here for about 30 minutes now. It's time to turn the fire off and then take our chicken out. Be careful here. Chicken is very hot. All right, let's see, so be careful. Take our chicken out. Put it over here. Let it cool down a little bit before we start shredding our chicken for our chicken noodle soup. Okay. This soup here, we're going to go ahead and pour it into our strainer. Separate our broth and our vegetable. That's all we're going to do here. Pour into our strainer here. Be careful, it's hot. Pour it nice and slow, you don't have to rush. I'm going to collect all that the nice broth that we worked so hard for. Okay, let it strain here for a little bit before we move on to our next step. Push it down, get our nice juice or broth as much as we can. Okay. All right, we are good to move on to our next step. I'm going to get 2 forks and just shred the chicken as such. Get this nice and stringy like such. See that? I mean, nice, beautiful for our chicken noodle soup. The skin is optional. You like the skin, leave the skin on. If not, peel it off. But either or, this will provide a very nice chicken to our chicken noodle soup. All right, we're going to finish shredding the rest of the chicken, and we'll combine everything together for our chicken noodle soup. All right, stay tuned. All right, we got our broth back in a pot. We got our nice, beautiful shredded chicken ready to go. Everything's ready to combine for our final product, chicken noodle soup. All right, just gonna go ahead and throw our chicken back in, that nice, beautiful shredded chicken. Throw the whole thing back in here. It's a little extra work, but the outcome is 100% way better than the chicken noodle soup that you buy at the store. Okay. To that, we're going to add our carrots, onion, and celery that we chopped up. Give that a tap, get all the bits and pieces in here. All right. So we go ahead and add our 2 cans of chicken gravy. Just to give an even more richer flavor to our broth. Careful with the lid, it's super sharp. Okay. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of thyme. Add the same thing, tablespoon of parsley. And our Italian season here, we're going to add the same. Just to give a nice color, texture to our chicken noodle soup. Okay. We're also going to add 1 tablespoon of chicken flavor soup. Give this a quick stir. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, we go ahead and add our noodles. We're using macaroni noodles. I'm going to say it here. Okay, before we add our salt and our chicken broth, we're going to stir this down, cook the vegetable a little bit, and then give it a quick taste before we add the salt and our chicken broth. So this is all depending on your taste bud. You like a little bit salty, add a little bit more. If not, add a little less. All right, stay tuned. Okay, got it boiling here for about 10 minutes now. Time to open it up and check what we got. Your wooden spatula here. Scrape the bottom. Make sure the noodle is not stick to the bottom. Give our noodle a check. Not quite there yet. But at this point, we can go ahead and give our chicken noodle soup a quick taste. Careful, it's hot. Beautiful flavor. Just lacking salty. So I'm going to add, we got a big pot here, add about 1 tablespoon of salt. Give this a quick stir. All right, let's give our noodle soup another quick taste. Almost there. I'll say another half a tablespoon. Another half a tablespoon of salt. I'm using sea salt, by the way. So taste it. If you think you need a little more salt, add a little more salt. If not, that's good. Depending how your diet is. If you're okay with salt, add a little bit more. If not, add a little less. So salt portion is up to your taste bud. Give it another quick taste. Wow. That's perfect. So I use 1.5 tablespoon of salt for this big pot. Okay. Our chicken noodle soup is almost done. Maybe another 10 minutes for the noodle to expand. And we'll come back and see if the if we're gonna need to add chicken broth, depending on how thick the noodle is. You don't want it too thick, right? It's been cooked for about 20 minutes now total. So extra 10 minutes. Give this a quick stir and see how our noodle is coming out. Noodle is coming almost there. I want to say right now is maybe another 5-10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes more, and the noodles should be done. In the case, our chicken noodle soup is a little thick to my liking, so we're going to add our chicken broth here. Add about I want to say half a cup more, or half a cup. There's a quick stir. All right, that should be good. Actually, a little thick still. Let's add another half a cup. So total, add 1 cup of chicken broth. About there we go. All right, cook for another. I said the noodles almost done. I'll say 7-8 more minutes, and it'll be ready to serve. I'll see you in a bit at the dinner table. All right, we got our chicken noodle soup here plated up. We got our carrots and celery and chicken here. Let's give it a shot. It's hot. Absolutely flavorful. The taste of chicken, our carrot, celery, our noodle, perfectly done. Absolutely delicious. It's a little hot though. This is great for a nice cold day like today. Try another bite here. Carrot, celery, chicken, all together. Look at that, beautiful. Cheers, guys. Fresh tasting, absolutely gorgeously chickeny flavor. Chicken noodle soup. Thank you for watching Explore with Tea. Don't forget to come back for more content. As always, please hit the subscribe. Cheers, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, go exploring. Thank you.